What's up, guys? It's Captain Briggs here again with episode 4. So, in the last episode, I was struggling to get this GMC truck out of this, like, swamp over here. So, I skipped a little bit ahead. It has taken me over an hour just to get it right back here onto that little road that we got to. It was a pain. You notice I'm getting low on fuel. So right now I'm still trying to get it out, but I believe now that because I'm closer to the edge here, there's less mud. But yeah, so we're just going to try to pull her out. We're going to take her back to the farm so we can get paid for this mission here. But yeah, see how it's just, I'm just going nowhere and I'm having to just drag it out slowly. Like, I was doing an inch at a time. It was taking a while to do this. Alright, so I am going to switch to my Chevy there. Alright, let's get this out of the way because it's kind of into the way right now. Oh, is it stuck? Here, just grab onto that. Oh, that's not good. Let's get her on out of here. Keep her in low. I think it's because I'm spinning out too much. I didn't struggle getting in here, but it is raining, and I'm wondering if when it rains in the game, if it actually makes the mud worse. I don't know if they added the weather system to actually work like that, but I would also think that it would kind of clean off my truck a little bit if it was raining, but it doesn't look like, it's just a cosmetic kind of thing going on with the rain there. Alright, so I think it's far enough out of the way for now, so let's switch back to the Fleet Star over here. See if I can get it forward. Oh, let me make sure we have the differentials. Get it out of the mud. Alright, then we're going to hook up back to that GMC. The other issue I've noticed is that when I'm trying to winch it, it seems to put the brakes on, so it's like fighting me, but if I drive, it goes into reverse. I feel like it should be going in reverse when I'm trying to winch it. But just like that, so because I'm going forward, it's going to go in reverse and it's trying to assist while I'm pulling. As long as I'm not hitting F to pull that winch, it's not going to slam on the brakes at all. But now, let's just get her up through here. I'm going to pull her a little bit closer. Yeah, you see how it's fighting me now? It should just go in reverse. I don't think they're programmed like that, but oh well. I'm gonna have to move the Chevy again, but I'm also keeping the Chevy nearby just in case I get stuck. Also don't want that to get stuck on that tree there. Alright, so let's grab onto you. So now it'll start driving forward while I'm going forward, even though technically I'm pushing it. Alright, yeah, it's not working, so let's see, let's switch trucks. Let's switch over to that Chevy. Alright, let's just get her way up out of the way here. Go with 3, and it's an explosive barrel. I don't think it explodes in this game. But we're also getting close to the fuel, so I'll be able to restock with that fuel thing, or fuel tanker. Alright, now let's switch trucks again. Oh, we went too far away. Yep, too far, so we're going to use the map to switch back to it now. So, click on it, switch to that Fleet Star. Alright, now let's hook back up to that. Start dragging it out. We're getting farther and farther into drier terrain here. Here, let's see if I can winch it closer. Yeah, come on. Yeah, I like this Fleet Star. It's just way better. Especially with that differential lock and that all-wheel drive, it's just really useful. Alright, now let's just drive straight up. Alright, but yeah, so stuff like that. I probably won't record. If it's going to take me hours on end to get something out, I'll probably show you, like, me beginning to get it out. Unless y'all want to just sit there and suffer with me and watch the whole thing. But I'll probably record when I'm starting it, and if I'm starting to struggle a little bit, I'll probably cut ahead so it shows where I'm just about to get it out. So let's see. I would like to refuel, so let's do that right now. Let's do refuel. Fuel carrier to me. There we go. Let's do it again. Alright, so now I'm full up. So our best bet is probably to get this thing turned around, which I can do up here once I get over here. I don't need that low anymore. Let's just go back into automatic. Alright, guess I might still need it. I'm still losing traction. Here, let's get on the pavement. Alright, just like that. So now I just got to turn it around here. And then I'll be able to pull it from the front. That'll make it a lot easier for me to take it back to the farm. Make sure we turn all the way. I'm probably going to have to do another turn. Nope. I think turns harder than I thought it would. Turn the tires all the way. Go in reverse. Alright, let's winch up to it and let's take her back to the farm. And just like that, that's another mission just about to be done. So we'll get this done. Put it in low. Go nice and slow here. Nah, I don't know. I get impatient, so let's see. Can I... Yeah, I can pick up some speed. Alright. Then I want to take this corner wide here because we got to remember that we're towing something. That should be plenty wide. Yeah, simple. Let's not hit the sign on the right for the farm. I don't think they'd appreciate that. And I think I just got to touch this little rectangle up here, and that'll complete the mission. Look at that. Drowned highway truck. Now that's the kind of muscle we need around here. Those trucks were wedged in there deep, but we got them out. Nice work. All right. So, that paid us $12.50, and we got 190 experience. Let's see. So... I originally went over here. Now I remember why. So, originally went over here to get that tower. I don't think we're going to be able to get that way because that... Like, there was... All it was just mud and trees. What I'll probably look and see is if I can go maybe through here. We'll see if we can get it. If we can't, we'll probably just skip this one till we get a vehicle that's better in the mud. Or once we're higher level and we have access to... you know, the tires that are off, like mud tires, so that way it's a lot easier to get in there. So we're going to switch over to the Chevy here. Alright, and then we're going to top it up on some gas from this fuel tanker. Let's see, refuel. Let's go ahead and do that. Now we'll just add that last 2 little gallons there. Alright, so now we're fresh up on fuel. Alright, now we're going to go back on the road, and we're going to take that middle spot. It looks like it's a lot closer. I don't know if that might make it worse, but it is closer to that tower. And the closer we can get to the tower, the less we have to deal with that mud. There's another little trailer back there. Let's see. Yeah, it's right up around here, so let's go up here around this corner. Alright, and then it's to our left here. Alright, so yeah, that looks pretty bad right there. Let's just stay in between the water. Looks like maybe if we hug over on this side, it won't be bad. But I could be wrong. Yep, it's starting to sink a little bit. There's that tower right there. We just got to get up close to it, so... I'm going to put it in low gear because it said that it's better to do that when you're in mud. You're less likely to get stuck. See, if this had a differential, like a lock differential, then that back tire wouldn't be spinning out. It'd kind of all stay even. I'm not sure if you can do that upgrade for this truck. I did not look. Here, let's go ahead and winch ourselves. Get us up on out here. For winching, we can also put it in automatic. It doesn't matter if we're just spinning our tires. Alright. See if we can just get through here, get speeds. I know with my truck in real life, I usually try to get as much speed as possible before I go through something I'm going to get stuck in. Look at that, we just powered right on through. We got the watchtower, that's 50 experience right there. Let's go ahead and launch it. Just look at that view around the area. Yeah, look at this swamp right here, it's bad. Alright, so now that we have that, that probably would have showed the truck here, but we already found it ahead of time. There's that trailer I just pointed out as we were going by. It looked like that's a mission. Ramped flatbed trailer. Let's see, we got a place beyond the spruces. But I am going to get these watchtowers. There's another tower right here. So let's go ahead and get this one out of the way. We're going to start it there. Actually, no. Just to make it easier. Reminds myself to go there, then up here. We're going here. Going here, and then it looks like there's a little tiny area right there we have to go through. Let's go ahead and get this watchtower out of the way, and then looks like that'll discover this whole area, hopefully. And then we'll head back up here, we'll grab this watchtower, and then we'll go and grab that upgrade up there, just to see what it is. Alright, so now I gotta turn around, I gotta get this truck out of here. Oh, that watchtower is messing up my third-person view. Alright, let's try to get some speed. Let's stay to the right, because that's how we got in here. And it seems like it's not as bad over here, and I can just drive over these. Yeah, we just got to get speed. Just keep that max out. Nope. We might get stuck right here. We got to get over to this dry patch. Alright, look at that. Let's just knock that tree over. As long as we can get close to these big trees, I'd be able to pull myself out, so we'll be fine. Go around, and swing a left. Let's go between them. So I should have just gone this middle way first. I don't know why I went down to that other way, but we did get a mission out of the way in the process, so it wasn't that big of a loss. There we go. That I know. If I was hitting these trees in real life, I'd be mad as hell. Scratching up my truck. Alright. Alright, so now we're just going to follow this path. We're going to go to that other watchtower and then see if we can just start opening up the map more. That'll give us more choices on things that we want to do. The one thing I am going to do as well, I am going to change the time every now and then. I like it to be around morning time. It's a lot easier for me to see what I'm doing. Even having the headlights on and stuff like that, it's just a lot easier to see, and the fact that you can just change the time whenever you want is part of the game. But I'm gonna treat it like I do in life. If my truck gets stuck in the middle of the night, guess what? It's gonna stay stuck all the way through the night. I ain't gonna bother getting it out until daylight comes up. I'm not gonna sit there and be miserable, pitch darkness, knowing that I can't see him. I'm just gonna get mad and make it harder on myself. I'll just wait until daytime when I'm fully rested. Oh, gotta be careful here. Yeah, notice too, if you back up and then hit the brakes, you can actually flip yourself. I've done that a couple times. Let's get her up around twisty and windy pass right here. And we got a lot of loose rocks. It looks like I'm stuck on a tree root. There we go. And those rocks will damage my transmission and scrape the bottom of the truck. There we go. Let's go around them. Get up over this hill here. Looks like the watchtower should be just up here, I believe. It wasn't that far into this path. Oh, let's go slow here. We don't want to damage the truck. Oh, we got some deep mud at the bottom of that pit, though. But how do y'all like this game so far? I have always loved these kind of games. Games that are like with vehicles and operating them, kind of like simulators. But let me know down in the comments what you think about games like this. I've played games, other ones like this, American Truck Simulator. And then way back in the day, there was American 18 Wheels of Steel, American Long Haul. I used to play that game all the time. American Truck Simulator, I like it, but it seems like it wasn't meant to play on mouse and keyboard. It seems it was really designed to be played like with an actual driving setup. You know, having the controller steering wheel kind of thing, and then having some pedals. I don't usually like to do automatic transmissions. Whenever, like, including if I play racing games, like NASCAR or Need for Speed or anything like that, I usually have my vehicle set to manual transmissions. I just like to have more control, and it seems it's better that way. Like if you know that you need to shift down, instead of just slamming on the brakes, you can actually shift down and actually use the engine to slow you down instead of just slamming on the brakes. All right, so now let's launch the observation. All right, so let's see. What did this now unlock? Is there anything hidden? Oh, it looks like it still doesn't get this area. I don't think we need to go back here. There doesn't seem any routes. Like, there's a route that goes up through here, which you have to get up here to even get there. So it seems kind of pointless if you're not in a scout vehicle, which is what these smaller vehicles are called. So if you're in any big rig, you might as well just go up there, and I wouldn't even risk going through that water right there. But there might be something hidden. There might be something hidden right there. It almost seems like there would be, but... Oh, what is that, though? Like I said, look at that. There is a truck stuck out there. Just had to zoom in to see it. So that'll definitely be another mission. That is just way out in the water. We'll probably need a crane, probably, to get the range, like maybe set our truck there and see if the crane can reach all the way out there and kind of wedge it up. So I'm going to do this section of the map last because I remember it being the most difficult to get through. So we're going to come up and we're going to come and get this watchtower here. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this guy around. Yeah, because there's no path down here. I could just drive off-road, but it'll probably break my truck. So we're going to turn her around. We're going to get him right here. Oop, didn't mean to rotate the map. Alright, and then we're going to go all the way up. Right here, back across the bridge that we repaired. And then it looks like... I think you can get to it from here. And then we're going to go up and then up and around like that. Alright. So let's just turn it around real quick. Now we're going to go back down the route that I just took to get up here. The other thing, this game is actually really pretty with the with all the designs and everything, like the trees. I think the forests look extremely realistic. I originally was on the West Coast for a majority of my life of the United States, and up there, we used to live like off the forest, and it just was great just to like looking out into the forest and listening to the sounds. And it looks like they got the density, like give or take, the density of the trees that they have programmed in. They're just about right. They don't have as much foliage, you know, the bushes and shrubs. I'm not sure if I'm saying that word right, but like that. Those were a lot more dense. I remember like the forest where I lived was so dense with bushes like that, like you couldn't even see the floor of the forest. So if you wanted to get through there, you had to just go through there like with a machete or something and just knock out the bushes, get them out of your way. Am I still going the right way? Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. Let's use that winch for a little bit. There we go. But yeah, just a combination. The vehicle sound great. Now, it doesn't sound like... I feel like the Chevy with an old engine like that wouldn't sound like this. I feel like it would have more of a deeper rumble to it, even if it had the exhaust back on. Or even if the exhaust was on or off. Like, I feel like the Chevy engine would have a deeper sound. As for the big rigs kind of sound right. I did have one that was super, like, had a deep growl to it. But that was more like a construction. It was like a cat vehicle. So that thing has just giant diesel engines on it. And I think it has two engines, not just one. It's got one on the front and one on the back, because you can kind of spin around and drive it in either direction, and it doesn't really have a reverse. It's just whatever direction you're looking is forward. Alright, so now we're back on the main road. We're going to go ahead and head all the way up there to that other watchtower and get that out of the way. We're going to keep exploring the map. Yeah, the more that we unlock, and then I'll start doing some more missions once I can get this chunk of the area. I'll probably check out that one later. But we'll get this watchtower, and then I'll probably call it good again for this episode. Like I said again, if you don't like this content, let me know. If you want me to do something specific in the game, you can let me know. I'll give it a try. Alright, now I'm just playing the game, exploring it. I originally planned on trying to 100% the game, but I don't know if I will have the attention span to do so. Um, I mean, I love this game, but trying to 100% it gets frustrating sometimes, like especially when a lot of the missions require you to get things that are just really stuck out there, and playing by myself, it's really annoying and difficult to get to it. I'm probably because I'm using the wrong equipment. That's most likely the reason, just user error. But I do have a couple buddies that own this game. I might be able to see if they'd be willing to go on and do some recordings with me, and then that way they could help, and that way it would show y'all what it's like having other players on, so that way you're not just doing everything yourself. Because it is easier when you have other, you know, human people helping you and not having to rely on the AI to help you. I think I was taking a left. Yeah, I was taking a left up here. All right. Let's get this watchtower. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this watchtower and then we'll grab that upgrade too. I did say that. So we'll grab this watchtower and then we'll grab that upgrade. And then we'll see where we will go from there. I remember this is where we started. Ooh, can I even... Oh, that's not the path passes over here. I was looking at over there and I was like, that's a big rock. I can't get on top of that. Alright, let's just charge our way through the wilderness here. Let's see, I'm assuming this is part of the road. Wow, this is pretty steep. I can make it up there. We got plenty of gas. As long as I don't lose a tire or flip myself over, we should be fine. Coming down, I'll probably want to go a little bit slower than this, because I know it gets really bouncy going down. Downhill, I should say. I could also play in first. I thought about doing that as a challenge, but it is just so hard to see what, like, if you're stuck, it's so hard to see what you're stuck on unless you go into third person. Like right here, I can see that my right tire is losing traction. You can't tell that, because I think you can look in the mirror, but you can't adjust the mirrors. Like, you can't make them, like, that one points down, but that one, you can't see the tire. So, I wish you could point them, like, to look at the tires. That would be a lot easier. Alright, so let's go ahead and launch this one. It'd be cool, too, if you can get out of the vehicle. I thought about that. Maybe they make a mod. There are mods for this game where they have different vehicles that players have added. Like, maybe there's some vehicles that you have driven or used or seen in real life that's not in the game. You can mod it into the game. You still get achievements using the modded stuff, and you still can complete the missions and do the campaign with all the modded vehicles. I do believe there's also modded maps. Some players have actually made maps and different equipment and all sorts of things that you can do in the game. And it's all through, I think you can just do it through the Steam mod, like the Steam workshop. That's what I'm trying to think of. You can do it through the workshop. Alright, so we just did that. Doesn't look like there's anything over here in this area, so we can actually just follow this road, and it looks like it leads straight to that upgrade. So let's do that. Set a little waypoint here. Only one way up, so we'll just go up this way, and that way we can get the upgrade out of the way. Let's see. Oh, yeah, right here you wouldn't want to flip it over, so I'm going to switch it into low gear, and we're going to take it nice and slow. Like right here, if I would have hit that going any faster, that would have been bad. Nope, it's really bouncy. Like, I'm not even steering that much, it's just kind of launching me to left and right. Like, I'm not touching the steering at all, and it just bounces all over. Now I'm going to go to the right, let go, kind of let it go back forward. Alright, once we get... Oh, I might want to pick up speed right here because of that mud. There we go. Oh. I get out of it? Yep, there we go. Alright, now I think that was the left we needed to make, so now it should be just over here. Yeah, I noticed that that third-person camera does not like to be up against stuff. Like I think the trees are hollow, but like the rocks and stuff, those are solid, so you can't clip through the rock, so it starts forcing the camera to go all over the place. Ooh, look at this. Oh. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I saved it at the last second. Okay, so we're gonna have to just winch and back ourselves up. Wow, if I hadn't have done that, that would have been bad. So it looks good. I think I might be able to just go down there, but let's just keep her in. See, it's forcing me over there. Like I'm turning left, and I'm like clipping into something. So let's back it up. Too far. I don't want to go down the hill all the way. So see, my tire's left, and there we go. Now it's letting me up. Yeah, it's just bouncing around. There we go. Alright. And then we gotta be careful right here. Yeah, but that was a quick save. I hit F at the last second, and I was like, I hope I can latch onto something. But yeah, that's that quick winch. So it'll just winch onto something, which you can use in an emergency, but it's not good when you're like trying to find a detailed or a specific item to latch onto. Because all you can do is you just press it, and see, like I'm looking that way, it just latched onto that little tree right there. So it's just an emergency last-ditch grab. You can somewhat, if there's a bunch of things, like if I look over here, it's going to go right there. It's just going to go on whatever's closest, because there's nothing available over here. So, which is lucky, because when I hit that button, for all I know, it could have latched onto the rock that was below me, instead of onto that tree, so I guess that was just really lucky on my part. Alright, we're almost at the upgrade. Boom. Alright, what did we get this time? Go ahead and grab the upgrade. Available for the current truck. Look at that. It's a suspension kit. Alright. So now we can upgrade the suspension on this to give us a lot more clearance, but it'll also make it a lot, because it's higher up, like that instant back there when I was trying to get around that rock, it would have made it even easier for me to flip over. But it will also give me better clearance, especially through the mud, so that way, like, if, like before, when the whole bottom of my chassis was just grinding through the mud, it would give me a little bit more clearance. Because I think there is a limit to how deep the mud does actually get. Alright. So, we grabbed that upgrade. We grabbed, what was that? 3 watchtowers. We grabbed the one that was down here, the one over here, and the one over here. Like, so what we will do is I'm going to call it there for now. And in the next episode, let's see if we can start doing some of these missions. We got missions over here at the lumber mill. We got the fallen power line. We got these missions. We can grab these trailers and bring them back. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to call it here. Thank you again for watching my video. Go ahead and give it a like if you feel like it. Subscribe for more content, and give me a comment. Let me know if the video is bad. Say it's bad. If you like the video, say you like the video. If you got some advice, got some even positive, negative comments, just whatever, leave a comment. I like them. It gives me something to do. Lets me know that y'all are watching. Lets me know if y'all like the content. If you don't like it, so I can change it. Or if y'all have some games you want to recommend me to play, and I'll look into see if I can get them. I may already have them. In fact, I think I'm going to make a list of all the games I own, and I'll put them up on some information, probably in the description. I'll put a small list in there. That way y'all know if there's any other games that I have on my list that y'all want to watch me play. But y'all have a good one. Captain Briggs signing out.